Even if you don't know the name, you know the songs. Down on the Corner, Born on the Bayou, Fortunate Son. Creedence Clearwater Revival sported god-tier songwriting chops and sold more than 50 million albums. So where are they now? Though the group started playing together in the early 1960s, once they reached a bigger audience circa 1968, the band's rise and fall spanned only 4 years. Louder reports that CCR fell apart because lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter John Fogerty took too much on himself. He kept up a blistering songwriting pace for fear of the band falling into irrelevancy, and got possessive about creative control and their contract with Fantasy Records.
There's all those terms that people have invented, but it's really just rock and roll music.
John's brother, guitarist Tom Fogerty, got fed up and left the band, and John disbanded CCR in 1972. Bassist Stu Cook and drummer Doug Cosmo Clifford were released from their contracts. Fogerty, however, was not. Fantasy wanted Fogerty to complete his 8-album deal, so in 1973, Fogerty released the Blue Ridge Rangers, a covers record where Fogerty played every instrument. Afterward, he tried to get out of his contract by claiming Fantasy did a bad job at promoting the record. Fantasy sued him when he stopped writing songs, but Fogerty got a solo contract anyway. Things have remained relatively stable for Fogerty since then, if not nearly as successful. Fogerty has marched on, writing, performing, releasing 10 studio albums in the last 50 years and selling about 5 million copies to date. Fogerty finally regained the rights to the CCR catalogue in 2023. The 79-year-old told Forbes, "I think right now, I just feel relief that I don't have to keep struggling with it." Tragically, John's brother Tom died of HIV-related tuberculosis in 1990. Bassist Stu Cook has kept busy since CCR ended in 1972. In the 70s, Cook set up his own studio called The Factory and formed the Don Harrison Band, intending to serve as a producer. But rather than just produce for Harrison, he joined the band to play bass, along with former bandmate, drummer Doug Clifford. Cook also played in country rock band Southern Pacific, produced for Rocky Erickson, and more. In 1995, Cook teamed up once again with Clifford to form what amounted to a permanent tribute band, Creedence Clearwater Revisited. Legally, Cook and Clifford were able to use the name Creedence Clearwater Revival. But as Louder quotes Cook, "We chose not to out of respect for the original band and to avoid unnecessary confusion with our fans." Creedence Clearwater Revisited hasn't exactly slowed down over the years. In fact, as their official website lists, they've got another tour scheduled for 2025. Doug Clifford kept busy in the years after CCR disbanded.
Did you, when you first started, know what you were doing?
Not at all, and I still don't.
He released a solo album, Cosmo, that same year before joining the Don Harrison Band with Stu Cook, and later Creedence Clearwater Revisited. As he told Psychedelic Baby magazine, Clifford remains proud of his work in the original Creedence band and counts Born on the Bayou as his favourite song of theirs, which is why Creedence Clearwater Revisited opens every concert with it. True to his nickname, Clifford also released a solo spacey album in 2020 called Magic Window that, as his website says, he wrote in 1985 but kept in the vault until the COVID-19 pandemic gave him free time to finish it. He forgot about it in the intervening years but decided to polish it and release it, saying, "Music's always been a medicine and a meditation for me. It doesn't matter if I'm down or up, it works both ways."